It's me, Ebony from Sunutena, where we discuss all things natural beauty, health, and wellness. And I'm coming back to you with the results from the test that I did on my hydrosols. That, if you'll remember, it was 72 hours ago that I took samples of all my hydrosols and I tested them for, this was the bacteria side, and this is the yeast and mold side. So I'm very happy to report they are absolutely clear. So this is the lemon verbena. It came back no sort of bacteria, also no mold. This is the lavender. And then we have the turmeric. They were all clear. Basically, they were all clear. I was so proud. I was like, yes, that means that these are safe for ingesting. I will manufacture them for use by the end user. So there won't be a middle person. That means we're able to confidently know that these will not have bacteria, yeast, and mold when they get to our guests. And there's still a shelf life of no more than 1 year. These are my personal use hydrosols. That's why I've held them for this long. And I'm not selling any product with over a year old hydrosols. So any hydrosol that you purchase, you can confidently know that it has been produced within 1, maximum 2 weeks, okay, from when you order it. I am quite shocked, though, about my CMOS test. So this is the bacteria side for my CMOS, and this is CMOS that I made myself at my home from my CMOS stock, okay? So this is the bacteria side, beautiful. But unfortunately, this is the yeast and mold side. So let me take it out of there. So there is some, it smells so bad. Okay, there is some, this was yellow. There's a little sea moss on there, but I know that that's not why, because there's also a little sea moss on the bacteria side, and yet it has not changed in any way. Meaning there's no bacteria, there's no germs, microbial bacteria inside, but 100% after I checked about 12 hours after I made the sample. I can still smell that. I gotta move it away from my face. So I checked about 12 hours after I made the sample, and it had already turned black. I was looking at it and looking, and I was like, wait a minute, is that the pink side? I couldn't even believe it. So it was full of yeast slash mold. So now I have to go back to the drawing board. I have to figure this out. I will not sell CMOS unless it's tested, and I need to find out where it's getting yeast or mold from. Like, if there's some things I can rule out because what I did to one side, I did to the other side, but I still need to understand it. I need to understand it, otherwise I'm not gonna sell CMOS. So with that said, I want to encourage people to know what they're buying. I want to encourage people to know, like, if you're buying already prepared CMOS, it needs to either have a food safe preservative, and if it does have a food safe preservative, the company that you purchase it from, they should be letting you know that it has this inside of it. If it says it doesn't have a preservative in it at all, and it's CMOS gel, so it has water and CMOS, and even maybe fruit with sugars, then I want to encourage everyone to test those products to make sure that there's not yeast and mold or bacteria in them. I was shocked for my own stock and something that I made myself, I might have, I don't know what I did. I have to go back and I have to test and investigate where this is coming from. But I caution everyone to make sure you know you're taking it for your benefit, for your health benefit, for your wellness. So you need to make sure that it is something that is helping you along your health journey and your wellness journey. So I want to encourage everyone to just know what you're buying. If it has preservatives, great. I make cosmetics. Some of my cosmetics have preservatives. They are natural preservatives. They're not, they're natural or naturally derived preservatives, but they come from nature. They're not like petrochemical type preservatives, but still, preservatives are necessary when you have anything with water. When you're mixing water and oil, like I see some people, they will come together and they're like, yeah, I put some water in the shea butter and then I just blend it. And it's like, I hope you used a preservative in there. Otherwise, that's not safe and it won't have a very long shelf life. So basically know what you're buying. I'm going to continue to test to rule out where this could be coming from, but this sounded the alarm for me, basically. So yeah, just know what you're buying. And I'm not anti-preservative at all, but I do want my preservatives to be natural preservatives, and I do want to know if there's a preservative inside of a food item that I'm consuming. And I think that's so fair, and I think that's something we all should be making sure of. Okay, so thank you so much for watching my video. Please make sure to like and subscribe if you'd like more content like this, and have a great day. Thank you.